Every creature in this universe was designed to serve a purpose. There is a wealth of knowledge that is openly accessible in nature. My decision to share about an animal called the glass frog among the 8.7 million animal species, that is an estimate number in the universe. The glass frog has quite a good lesson for you and me this evening. The glass frog has its nature, which is quite different from all the other animals. It is called a glass frog because of its transparent nature. During the day, you realize it changes its nature from being opaque to transparent. This is one of the ways it uses to camouflage to the environment so as to be able to escape predation. The predators cannot be able to spot it easily because it gets camouflaged and takes the color that is reflected into its body, that is the color of the surrounding materials, especially the leaves where it snoozes on. At night, it is opaque simply because they need to spot each other so that to mate and to carry out other life activities. And of course, at night there are no predators because most of the animals are not nocturnal. They sleep at night. Those are the predators like the birds which feed on the glass frogs and the snakes. And therefore, it has no problem with being opaque or easily visible. How does it become opaque and then changes to transparent? Scientists have carried out research using photoacoustic imagery techniques where they realize that during the day the blood is redirected to the liver, the red blood cells redirected to the liver, where they accumulate and the rest of the body is left transparent. Some of us may wonder whether there is no potentially fat or clot that can form because of the accumulation of the red blood cells in the liver. No, it is well adapted and it has got modifications that help it to be able to survive during such moments. Majorly, this way of life helps it to overcome the predators and escape. It is in line with Charles Darwin's scientific explanation on how living organisms have got variations. These variations arise because the organisms are struggling to exist because there are so many challenges in life. If they struggle to exist, and then the fittest will survive. That is survival of the fittest. And that is why the frog is well adapted to be able to survive and continue with its population. This gives us a good lesson of flexibility, because flexibility is the key to stability. If it becomes too rigid to change, and then its population has to reduce because it will be easily spotted. Either when it is opaque, easily spotted and dies, or if it regains its transparent nature, mating will not easily take place because the mates will not be able to trace each other. And therefore, it has to change depending on the circumstances. We also have to change. Can bear me witness that a tree that is not able to bend easily is very easy to be broken, unlike a tree that bends easily. Therefore, we are called upon to be flexible in life. Actually, biblically, St. Paul advised the Romans not to be conformed to the patterns of this world, but to be transformed by the way they think, by the way their minds reason, so just that to renew themselves. We have to make adjustments in life. Some of us have got a high appetite for smoking, high appetite for alcohol, poor eating habits, irregular exercising, practicing unsafe sex, unsafe driving. All this will lead to various disorders like attention deficit, eating disorders, generalized anxiety disorders, learning disorders, panic disorders, quite a number of them. And therefore, you need to be flexible, because we believe flexibility is maturity, and you will be able to survive. You will get adapted in this universe quite well. In your profession, you need to treat people well. In your social life, you need to interact with people well. In other words, you have to adjust depending on the type of people or the type of circumstances you are in. Thank you.